And welcome into Straight Talk with T and J. We are live. I am
Live.
Jeff Lee.
And I'm Tracy. Hello.
And that's how you doing today, Tracy?
I am great. I am 3 days older.
I know. Did you celebrate your birthday? Well, because I tried to call you, ain't they answer the
Sorry. I shampooed my hair.
Yeah, guess you was busy. Huh.
Yeah. I washed my hair. That's all I did. I shampooed my hair.
Uh-huh. Anyway,
I think,
you're in Nashville and it's gonna get cold there tonight. It's gonna get down to 28. Oh,
oh
sorry, 25 degrees.
God. I do not
I'm in
do
Memphis
cold.
and it's only getting down to 30. So Nashville will be colder.
Oh my God. I do not do cold.
Me either.
Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't do cold.
It's
Mm,
like it's like 8 degrees in my apartment right now.
mm-mm. I
Crazy.
don't I don't do cold. I don't do cold. I don't do cold. I don't do cold. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'm with you. So how you
It's
doing now today? How are you?
I'm good today. I wore a nice suit today, and I don't know about tomorrow. I don't know. Mm. I don't know. I don't know.
she
I don't
said she
know.
don't know.
I don't know. I want to wear a ball cap tomorrow. I think I'm gonna take my hair down
Well,
tomorrow so I can have my hair out. Yeah, because if your hair is all out, maybe it's gonna be protected. Because with my braids down, the air is gonna get to my head, so probably gonna have my hair out tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's what I do tomorrow.
well, I wouldn't worry about that. Wouldn't worry about that. It's gonna get hot over the toward this weekend, so the weather will be changing again.
I mean, for tomorrow, oh, I dread it. First of all, see, with my fibromyalgia, see, I have a condition such that the weather, when it gets to my nerves, it hurts my body. And then, so, which most
Mm.
people don't understand, and it cramps my body. And then
Oh, it
right
hurt
now,
my
I don't,
body too. Huh?
right. And then right now, unfortunately, I don't have my medication, which means I'm going to cramp up like a, I don't want to talk about the elderly. So I'll
Uh-oh.
be cramped up like the elderly. So I'm gonna be like this. So I'll be almost like someone who's debilitated. So it's gonna be so difficult to walk, to move. I'll be in so much pain tomorrow. So I'm gonna be hurting so bad tomorrow.
You look like an old lady when you did that. Do it again. Oh boy.
That's not funny.
I'm
You
sorry.
know, if I
I'm
was
sorry.
there right now,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I kick you in your
Anyway,
ankle.
let's talk about some things tonight. I know. I know. I know. I know. But
We're
we're
gonna
gonna shoot to you straight with no chaser. That's what it's called, straight talk. And Tracy, I know that I don't know the order of things, but I wanted to talk about, since it's Halloween, I want to talk first about Halloween and trick or treating for the kids.
yes. Yes. Okay,
I'm
so I think it's a cool
simply
topic.
asking the question: should there be an age limit for trick or treating?
Okay, so before I answer this
What do you
question,
think it should be?
I personally don't think there should be an age limit, and I'm gonna tell you why. And I'll tell you the reason why I don't think there should be an age limit. I grew up in an era because, I'm gonna tell you why I don't think there should be an age limit. Because my brother and I are a year and 3 days apart in age, and because well, before I answer this question, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't have a problem with this holiday, because as long as you make sure this holiday stays fun, and you don't do anything negative with this holiday, and you keep it all about candy and fun and this kind of thing, there's nothing wrong with telling children it's all about candy and fun and that kind of thing. There's nothing wrong with it. So if you make it about that, there's nothing wrong with it. Now, don't let okay, so let me do a disclaimer before I say that. I remember when I was in South Carolina, how when my daughter and her friends were trick-or-treating, and there were a lot of teenagers who used to enjoy trick-or-treating more so than the little kids. So I do know how teenagers can be, because they do enjoy trick-or-treating too. But it's so much fun watching the little bitty people trick. They're so cute. So it's fun watching all ages do it. It's so much fun. I don't think grown people should be out there trying to trick or treat. No, I think that's a bit much. So grown people should not be out there going house to house, ding dong, trick or treat, ding dong, trick or treat. That's a bit much. So it should still be, as long as you're under, 18 and under, yes. It should not be anybody 36 years old, ding dong, trick or treat. Ding dong.
Under.
Yeah. Ding dong, trick or treat.
And under. Wow.
You should not be old on somebody's door. Ma'am, I'm here to get candy. How old? I mean, mind you, unless you're bringing a child. That's a disclaimer. Unless you're bringing a child. Now, if you're bringing a child with you, that's different. That's fine. But you should not be coming to someone's door by yourself to collect candy. How dare you? Really? That's my opinion. What? You look like you.
So you say? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you look like a robber. Okay, Jeff.
You want to go 18?
A 30-year-old coming to the door.
I'd rather have a kid with him. I'm with you on that. Look, back in the day, where it was totally safe to trick or treat, and the parents would come along just as to make sure the little ones get the candy and don't eat what you expected. My thing was, back in the day, I was a teenager who did what we call bag snatching. So I know that we are in a different time now, and it is not the same climate. So look, I want to apologize for the snatching bags back then. I'm a kid. But sales come on tomorrow or the day after. I'm here to, get my son to go to CVS, get the Reese's, peanut butter cups. Anyway, I think the age limit for trick or treating today should be 13. If you're 13, nothing for you. Nothing for you if you're over 13.
Why? Why?
So there are, believe it or not, Tracy, there are a couple of cities this year, and I had the article, but I don't know where it is now. But there are a couple of cities that have a ban on trick or treating. If you're, age limit ban. If you're over 13, you can't trick or treat. And I tend to slightly agree with them on that.
So why is that?
I do.
Why?
Like I said, back in the day, we was snatching, at 13, 14, 15, 16 years old. But now they need a ban in place because we're in a different climate.
Right.
We're in a different climate.
So are you saying teenagers should not be trick or treating?
Imagine if you had I don't know, if you're 13, 13 up, unless you are accompanying someone who's young, like your younger brother, sister, niece, nephew, then no, you should not. Look, you can at the store. But that was only 1 year that I did back snatching. Now, all those other years coming up, I used to get so much candy, it would last me until Valentine's Day.
You were a bad little boy.
Especially if it's no. Look, you better trick or treat in Bartlett or Collierville or Germantown, South Haven, the Olive Branch, somewhere like that. But not in this. You'll get more tricks than treats.
Mm-hmm. The good thing that schools are doing now, schools are telling children not to even bring candy that they've collected to school, which I think is good because it's causing too many problems.
Why is that? Why's that?
Well, because it's sheer chaos. It's sheer chaos.
I was reading the article earlier. I was reading the article, Tracy, where in California there was some THC candy given out to the kids as regular candy.
Right.
That's why it's very important that parents respect the candy.
Exactly.
Now, let me just say this for the record. To those people that are passing out fruit, I hope you stomp your big toe on something.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, I want no fruit.
You're so mean.
Don't be passing out no fruit.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying. But no, we in a different time now. Do not pass out fruit.
Jeff,
sorry,
that's a little hard.
I'm just keeping it real. Straight talk. Straight talk. That's straight talk.
Jeff, stomp your toe.
If it's not in plastic, don't want it. Straight talk. Stomp their toe on something in the house. Matter of fact, I hope you can't find your keys. I'll be passing out no fruit. Anyway.
Jeff, that's hard.
Tracy says 18. I say 13.
Jeff, that's harsh.
Well, I'm just saying. They should know better anyway. They did that for Christmas too. They should know better. If you don't have a gift, don't come with no fruit. Just say, look, I got you next time. Or I'll get you a gift later. But don't come with no fruit. That's what they used to do back in the 50s and 40s and 60s. Kids was like, yay, I got an apple. I got some walnuts. Yay, I got some cashews.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Exciting for them.
Yes. So do you think getting like walnuts and all those kind of things, are those healthy alternatives?
Of course, they are, but not during the celebration. You don't give fruit out on anybody's birthday, Christmas, or Halloween. Now it's acceptable, kind of. Nah, mm-mm, nope.
Now, to your credit,
It's not a gift.
my,
That's just trifling.
this was the first time that my grandbaby went trick or treating that she really got a chance to really understand it. And she went into her little Tinkerbell, and she came back and she had all these things in the floor, and she was just so excited. And she got all these other things in the floor, and of course, my daughter's going through everything, and of course she's trying to go through everything and inspecting everything, and so she's making sure everything is packaged and everything. And so, of course, everything's packaged.
Mm-hmm.
So she says, "Okay, you can do this and you can look at this." And so, of course, you're right. So it must all be packaged, and whatever wasn't, she had to tell her, "You can't have this. You can't have this." And she's looking like it's not, but it speaks to what we're saying now. Because if it wasn't, it's not something you can have.
Right,
But people should know nowadays not to give out things
right,
that are not individually wrapped. You know, this should be just common sense now,
correct.
especially to little bitty children. These are
Well,
little
common
bitty
sense ain't always common.
exactly. Especially, I mean, these are little bitty. I mean, these are tiny children. I mean, but
Yeah.
I don't even
Well,
understand why we even have that
also,
conversation.
in the news, you were talking about old girl. When did she go to
Ooh,
prison? Oh, girl, what's her name? Sierra Williams.
yeah. But
Sierra Williams. Isn't that her
yeah,
name?
Sierra Williams. The interesting thing is that, it's still yet,
So
they still have yet to indicate when she's gonna report to prison. But, I was listening to some other people talk about the same story on YouTube. And I
I thought,
listened to some other individuals on YouTube talk about her. So I listened to at Claudia Jordan do a piece on her, and Claudia Jordan uh, at Claudia Jordan on Instagram, and at Miss Funky Dineva from Instagram, and at the L Reynolds also from Instagram. I want to make sure I got their hashtags right. And they also kind of and what do they always say? Read her the right act. So these are some things they kind of said. And so I'm going to make sure I say specifically what they said. So Miss Funky Geneva, he, she, whoever. So she said that as they all say, anyone who comes from this kind of genre understands that most of the clothes that people wear, um, their clothes are typically rented, and all the cars there that the ladies down there wear are rented. So she comes from that kind of background. So she was
she
trying to kind of be in that
wait a
kind
minute,
of
wait a minute,
limelight.
wait a minute. They rent clothes?
Yes.
Hold on,
Check
Turkey.
out. Yes.
I've never heard of such foolishness.
Yes. It's on. There is a. Yes. Check it out. I just got through listening to it. It's on YouTube.
I
There are
did
two
not know.
different. Oh yes. Hmm. I just got to
So
listen to.
they rent clothes like they rent
Yes.
cars.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
Yes. So now, when I was waiting to talk to you, that's why
That's
there was
crazy.
a lag between me picking up. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Apparently.
Wow.
And the
So
L
isn't she from St. Louis?
apparently so. But apparently everyone wants to be in with the no. Everyone wants
So
to look good. Everyone wants to be Miss Popular. Everyone wants to always have the best of the best. Yes. And the
but I
Al
mean, if
Riddle.
you ain't got it, you ain't got it.
Well, apparently you're gonna do what it takes to always look like you have it.
And they go and read it. Wow.
Right. And the Al Reynolds
You know what we
read
called
her.
it back in the day?
What's that? What they call it back in the day?
We call that flogging.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Flogging.
And
Trying to
so
be something you're not.
right. So apparently the Al Reynolds said that apparently it's just in her DNA because he said that anytime you have to go to the extent that she went to in order to go as far as to put information, go as far as to use social security numbers of your family members, your friends, and all these other individuals. It's in your DNA because I mean she was just going above and beyond. I mean she just going on and on and on and on and on. He said she needs more than the few or 4 years that they gave her. So apparently he had no sympathy for her at all. So he has no mercy for her. You know how normally they're like real sympathetic for her. He had no mercy for her at all. None. So there have been some other stars who've done things, and normally they're just real calm and mm-mm. So they did mention some other stars who got into some trouble in the past. And I'm not gonna bring those other people up because we're not talking about them right now. But we can check out them if you go onto YouTube.
Right.
Well, I'll mention one person, like Martha Stewart, because she did manage to bounce back. And she's bounced back and she's back on top again.
That was
Um,
inside the trading.
exactly. Martha's
Right.
bounced back and she's back on top again. And so they said, look, maybe after she spends her time and all this, maybe she'll bounce back and maybe she's figure out how to get herself back on top again after she does her time and pays her restitution. But right now, they said she needs to do all her time and maybe even more. But right
How's
now,
she gonna pay all that restitution?
I don't know. Same thing they said. Between Claudia Jordan and these other two people, they said they don't know how she's gonna do it. But right now, they said she needs to get herself together. I don't know. They don't know. But if you
Yeah.
listen to YouTube
Well,
and you talk, they not even on her side right now. No one seemingly is on her side. They say this girl needs to get it together. Check out YouTube. There are a lot of people who are seemingly saying that look, this girl needs to get it together because
did you see the footage of her and her entourage walking out the courtroom and she looked like she was trying to act like she was talking on the phone?
yes,
That it wasn't on the phone.
yeah. See, this was part of
Oh
that.
boy.
Yes, I saw that.
That's crazy.
Yes, because one of her friends tried to jump at one of the reporters. I saw that.
Yeah. Lunge
I
at
saw
the
that.
man, the
Yes,
phone man. Yeah.
her friend tried to lunge at the
That's
reporter.
crazy.
Yes, tried to act like she was just like a little thug or
Yeah.
something.
When
Yeah, I
we
saw that.
find out when she goes to prison, we'll pass it along.
Yeah, yeah. We're like, Why you
Yeah,
becoming
I
gangster all
thought
of a
that
sudden?
when they sentence you, they give you the date to report.
No. See, they don't. Sometimes they
Well, you
do, and
know how
sometimes they don't.
that
It
is.
just depends. So she apparently has a really good attorney who's keeping that either out of the
Yeah.
media, or that they're kind of keeping it like kind of either on the down low right now, or they're kind of buying her some time right now. And that's what they're doing. They're just buying this girl some time right now.
Right.
So, or she may have a leg munch on right
Well,
now.
one thing I know for sure, she won't be home for Christmas. Ha ha.
But that's so sad. Because right as of the beginning of November, her name is so hot in the media right now. The probability of her being wherever, she's still walking around and she's still hot. It's just she has the wrong kind of heat on her.
Well, well,
That's all we're talking about.
we'll see. But
Well, okay,
because we
let me
are
ask you a question
in
before we get
a
off of. Okay,
different
hold on
day,
a
a
second.
different time.
Would you date a
Yeah.
lady like? Would you date someone? Would you date her
Huh?
while she's in prison?
No, the judge broke us up.
The judge broke y'all up. Why?
Of course not.
Oh, come on, Jeff. But she's beautiful, Jeff.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Oh,
No, buddy.
Jeff, come on.
Matter of fact, I wouldn't even date anyone like that because my energy will not match the scammy energy. So I'll probably stay away from her anyway. So I'm that's if that's her best quality, oh okay. Not for me. I'm gone. But like we were talking earlier, Tracy, times have changed. I am from the old school, and I still believe in chivalry. But the modern woman today has gotten so picky that they want to tell you what restaurant to take them to on a first date. So I'm gonna let you take this, Tracy, and tell everybody what are the first date rules.
You know, in my opinion, I still want someone to call me. You know, in my opinion, I still want someone to court me. You know, but see, things are so different than what they used to be years ago. Because like years ago, what I would do for a first date is different than what I'm doing now. Um, because see, years ago, I know how I wanted it. But see, now I'm doing things a lot different. I mean, because I'm doing things a lot different at this age in my life than I would have done it years ago. Um, and I think it's because I'm trying something totally different. Because I said, let me just see if it's you know, because times have, like you said, times have changed. Um, you know, because times have changed. Um, I don't want to hold everybody to the same. I don't want to hold myself to the same standards. Same standards, yes. Same times, no, because everything is so different. Um, because I don't want to put the expectation can't be the same anymore. Um, because if I say everybody will If I do that, that means I'm expecting everybody to always, everybody's going to necessarily do, example, everybody's going to always love the same. Everybody's going to always hurt the same. Everybody's going to make me happy the same. Everybody's going to play the same game. We can always go out the same. Everybody's going to go to the same restaurant. Everybody's going to understand that I don't eat beef or pork. Everybody's everybody's not going to be the same. So I got to be willing to change up the game, if that makes any sense. So you got to be willing to try something different. So now I'm willing to try something different.
Okay, so
this time I'm trying something different.
What are your rules for dating?
So my rules for dating now are different. I'm willing to accept some different things. So now I'm willing to say, okay, you don't have to. So right now, at this juncture in my life, I'm saying, listen, we don't have to necessarily start off in the same city, because there was a time when we did. You know, I mean, like you said, you know, in our conversation once before, you said people have to live in the same city. Well, you know, I don't think that people have to always start off in the same city. I don't necessarily agree with that. Because according to, I've heard you say that, and I think I talked to somebody else who said that. And I don't think that you have to say that. And I think earlier when you and I talked, you said that something about food. You said that during our conversation, I think that you said that you ranked food in a certain level. Well, you know, I guess for me, you know, it has to be based on what we like to eat, not necessarily what he likes to eat, or necessarily just what I like to eat. It has to be an agreement on what we like to eat, because we may want to go to a place. You know what I'm saying? Because we may decide to go to a museum. That could be the first date rule. And I'm cool with that, if that makes any sense. Because it may not be about going out to eat.
What if this guy wants to take you to a restaurant you've never been to?
I'm cool with that, because I'm really flexible. I'm cool with that. Because now, mind you, I have a very sensitive stomach.
Okay.
I'm cool with that. I tell people all the time, I'll try anything once. You know, most places will have some chicken. Most places will have some seafood. As long as I can find some chicken or seafood on it, I'm cool with that. I'll try anything once. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty flexible.
Okay.
You gotta be willing to try something.
But there was some first day rules. There was some first day rules though back in the day that I was still. As a matter of fact, I passed these rules down to my son, because there's some things that time changes, but there's some things that just don't change. For example, on the very first date, if he's going to Europe, do not pull in the driveway and blow that horn.
Oh, heck to the no.
Don't do that. Please don't do
that. Unacceptable.
The way cell phones work now, you can text her, say, "Call outside, I'm here." But don't honk that horn. Look.
Unacceptable.
I don't play it. Second thing, when you're on your first date, do not go in the woman's purse for any.
Go in my purse for what?
At all.
Unless I'm half dead. Unless I have passed out.
And get my phone out of the purse.
Baby, unless I have stopped breathing.
No. Let's just say she has a purse on the other side of the bench or the booth you're in. And she says, "Get my cell phone out my purse."
You will never hear me say that.
Purse to her to get her.
You won't hear me say that. You won't hear me say that unless the paramedic says that. You're gonna have to hear the paramedic say that. You won't ever hear Tracy
Now,
say
what I
that.
also learned, Tracy, I also learned that the first date that is a worst date is if you go to a movie and there's no dinner before or after. If you just go to the movie, that's the worst date you can be on. Why? Because you all are sitting there together, yeah, but you're watching a movie. You're not talking to get to know each other. So if you movie and then dinner after, it's fine. Now, when it comes to these restaurants, I'm sure you saw on TikTok the young lady that was she met first of all, she was late. So the reservations that the guy made at a different restaurant, he missed. So he had to go to the Cheesecake Factory. And she didn't want that. She thought her stuff was too good for the Cheesecake Factory. I'm like, uh, she should be glad she didn't get Burger King.
Well, I heard about that.
So I
It was
don't think
actually
taking
they
a
actually
person
talked
to
about it on the
a
radio.
4-star restaurant for first date is good. Yeah, I just
Yeah, they
don't think
talked
that's
about that on
good.
the radio. Um, and the Cheesecake Factory is nice. There's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory. I guess my dilemma or my qualm with that, if you will, is that not that it was the Cheesecake Factory, it's that um it's the way you immediately diminish, or is that you immediately devalue
Right,
um a place based
right,
on your perception of what you
right.
think something is. Oh, so okay,
Right.
so
Do I look
what,
like I belong in the Cheesecake Factory? Yeah.
right. So let me ask you a question. Was the was the Cheesecake Factory the one that she ordered the dozen oysters? Because one of those restaurants is the one that she ordered like a dozen oysters
No,
and
they were still in the car.
huh?
Oh, the oyster girl. Yeah, I saw she had like 48 oysters. That was the girl
Yes,
that was talking crap, and on the
ex-
video, kind of like documenting, well, this guy's calling me and he been bugging me. I'm gonna finally take him out or accept this offer to go to lunch. And so when I get there, you know, I'm gonna slurp on down and got all the oysters
right.
and dude left her, paid the bill.
Exactly. Exactly. And that was all, I mean it's ridiculous. And you know, the most disheartening thing about that is that now she has one of the most ridiculous reputations of all, because everyone now is talking about her. You know what I'm saying? So not only has she embarrassed
I'm just saying, if
herself.
you want to go to Ruth Chris or some big restaurant like that, you gotta wait till we in a full fledged relationship.
You think so?
That's not a first date. Mm-mm.
Because
Yep.
you talk to
Now
other people, and I've
I
talked to
don't
some other people
believe
about that.
for a first date.
Now, and listening to some other people from other radio stations talk about that, they say that they would take women out on the first date to nice restaurants, and it has nothing to do with sex. It has nothing to do with any of those kind of things.
True.
Just taking them out, yeah. And so I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think it's all about who you want to take out, and it does not have to do with that.
Tracy,
Yes. And I've been taken out to some of the
I am
really
so
nice.
glad I'm from the look. I'm glad I'm from the projects. Ain't no way I'm taking you to a 5-star restaurant on a first date. I'm sorry, even if I was a millionaire, I wouldn't do it because right now that's giving off look material things. You want me for money? It's nothing. You know what? It's something to me. No, not doing it. Anyway, if you guys want to talk to us about anything we talked about tonight, the first date rules, or if you want to talk about should there be an age limit on trick or treating, uh, please click the link and talk to us. Tell us what you think. And remember, we want no profanity on the show. But please
At
talk to
all,
us.
at all,
Am I
at
wrong
all.
for thinking about that? You know, I mean, am I wrong that on a first date we should not go to a 4 or 5 star restaurant? Am I wrong? I'm just getting to know you.
Everyone
Right?
has a right to their opinion.
And I got another rule for you too. If I take you first date, I'm just getting to know you. And I'm not gonna let you order on menu to take something to go for your kids.
Really?
That's tacky. Tacky. Yeah. Imagine if it was reverse, Tracy. Yeah, I'm gonna
So
come and
you're
take the
saying,
spaghetti for my little nanny.
that you
Huh?
don't think that somebody should be allowed to take something home?
Nope. Look.
Are
I
you
know it's a
saying are
package
you
deal. Don't be wrong.
Jeff?
I'm dating. I'm just getting to know your mom. Not going. I'm gonna meet you
Jeff, you
guys
sound cheap.
later.
Jeff, you
Let's see,
sound
if
cheap.
1, 2, or 3 kids. Meet y'all
Jeff,
later. But right
Jeff,
now,
you
I'm
sound cheap.
concentrating on your mom.
Jeff, you sound
No, I'm
cheap.
not cheap. I'm just look.
Jeff, you sound cheap.
I hate that. I always give it to you straight, don't I, Trace? Straight up.
Yeah, you do.
I'm
You
going to
do,
give you
but you
some
sound
straight talk.
cheap. Jeff, you sound cheap.
So don't make me go here, but I am. So in the Holy Scriptures, it goes man and wife, God, man and wife, did children. But most of the single mothers today wanted God, children, then man. So just like that's decent and in order with the God, husband and wife, the children, same thing with the first date. I'm not gonna take you to a fancy restaurant like in Memphis, what, Ruth Chris or J. Alexander's. No. We hit up old Charlie's or Olive Garden, something like that, or Cheddar's. But now, once I get to know you and we actually, matter of fact, you take that T-bone home for little shorty. Yeah, but no,
You
not
can't
gonna
make
happen
that
because
you
a
mean to tell
lot
me
of times you women, y'all
you're gonna
just
make
want
the
something to eat.
announcement? You can't take the
Y'all ain't
T-bone
making,
home, little
y'all ain't
shorty.
dating. No,
Jeff, you sounding
no,
cheap.
y'all are dating to eat. Y'all are not, and that's the problem.
Oh,
Dating to eat.
you sounding cheap.
Click the link. Come on up. Talk to us. Prove me in the first 5 seconds that a woman knows all this about, the man instantly falls in love and it takes the woman to come around. No, that's crazy. First of all, there has to be an attraction. Okay. But
Okay, so
when a man does commit, okay, he real.
Okay, so question. Do you think that you push women away when you tell them these things?
Answer.
Do what?
My tell what?
Do you think you push women away when you
I
tell them
don't
this?
care. I
I just
don't
asked a
look.
question.
If we can't go to Outback, I don't care. If we
Oh,
can't go to
now
Outback
you
or
pushing up to Outback.
some
There's
place
nothing.
like that.
No, see, you didn't say Outback at first. At first, you were saying
Well, Outback is a
crystal. You were saying crystals at first.
that's a regular chain restaurant. No, I wasn't. I wasn't saying no crystals. I did make a mistake one time. But like, well, she put it on me. She said, "What you want?" I was like, "I don't know, maybe Burger King. What you want?" And she just happened to say that was fine. But afterwards, she gave me the fifth degree. It was telling all my friends. He took me to Burger King. I'm like, you could have went anywhere you wanted, but you didn't say anything.
Hey, you said Burger King is fine.
So anyway, if you're out there listening, well, I mean, not for a first date. I think that for a first, you should go to any fast food place. I think Chipotle is fast food. So no, don't go there.
Any fast food.
But you should go to a restaurant and preferably not for a first date. Mm-mm. And that's what old people do. Yeah, she gonna meet me at the buffet. Well, yeah, she gonna meet me at the seafood buffet. But
do you
for
remember? So if
somebody
that's
that
the
you
case,
really
you might
want
as
to
well
get to
say
know,
Piccadilly.
don't take
You
them
might
to
as well,
Piccadilly. Don't do that.
please don't.
No. If it's a first date like that, okay. See, Tracy, all you have is Piccadilly money, right? So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to Piccadilly by myself. I'm gonna get all the food. I'm going to bring the food home, take it out of the containers and put them on the plate, and put some candles up in the middle of the table, and say, "Look, I have dinner for you." I know y'all nosy, so I ain't gonna put the containers in the trash. I'm gonna take them and put them in the dumpster somewhere. And you should be like, "Oh, this food is so good. It tastes just like Piccadilly." I said, "Yeah, it is kind of good." I surprised myself.
Jeff,
Then later on down the line, a couple of years later, she says, "Do you remember our first date? Was that Piccadilly we was eating?" I was like, "Yep, sure was."
oh please don't reveal. Do not reveal what you did.
So I want you to tell me yes or no, Tracy, if this is actually a good. So if a guy wants to get a first and he says, "Hey, let's go to Olive Garden," is that a good one?
If a guy wanted to take me to Olive Garden, would I go? Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm. Is
So
that the
so
first?
that's a good
Is
one.
that the first? Is that the first date?
So would you go?
And what's the other place you said?
Cracker Barrel. He says that's the Cracker Barrel.
I like Cracker Barrel. I do like Cracker Barrel. Yeah, I go to Cracker Barrel because they have some fish there that I really like. So yes, I will go. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Only reason
So
I'm going
if
to
he
Cracker Barrel is
says,
because I like the
of
fish.
course, let's go to Outback. What do you say?
I guess. Maybe. Now, mind you, I'm very picky. I don't eat everything from everywhere. It has to be something on the menu that I know I like. So I guess. Yeah, I guess.
I
But
see
yeah,
you would be difficult. So
I will. But
matter
I'll
of
try
fact,
it.
we ain't going nowhere. We gonna Uber. We gonna Uber
I'll go and I'll sit there. It's gonna
pick
take me a
whatever we
while to
want,
choose.
and we Uber eat.
That's not nice. Oh, I tell you.
Jeez.
I'm gonna sit there and we're gonna have a good conversation.
Okay, so Tracy, I gotta ask you this question.
Okay.
So if the guy asks you out for a date, and he
How
asks
long does
you
it
out
take
for a
me?
date, shouldn't he pay the entire bill, or y'all go Dutch?
Did you ask him with a straight face? You're kidding, right? He's paying the bill.
Well, there's some women, some modern women, be like, "Well, I'm gonna pay for my meal. You pay for your bill."
He's paying the
That's what
bill,
I'm saying.
Jeff. Quit playing with me.
I'm
Jeff,
old school. I like shivering. I pay the bill. I open the door. All that good stuff.
all that good stuff. All that good stuff is going to
But some
happen.
of y'all so
And
penny though.
no. All this stuff is going to
They be say,
happen. And guess
they be
what
saying,
else?
I'm gonna pay
No,
for
no,
my
no.
own meal.
No.
I'm gonna pay. Nope.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna pay for my meal because I don't want you thinking that something gonna go down
Mm-mm. All those
after
things
we
are going
eat.
to happen, and there will be no sex at the
That's
end
how
of the night,
modern
too.
women think today.
Mm-mm. All those things are going to happen, and there will be no sex at the end of the
Well,
night.
there's a side of the menu. Okay.
What?
So with that said, you need to understand that the left side of the menu, if you get something wrong over there, oh, it's on like popcorn.
What's on like popcorn?
So you need to know.
I need to know. I need to
If
know
you get,
what.
if you get something from the right side of the menu,
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, from the right side of the menu, you give it up.
I bet I don't.
If you get something from the left side of the menu, you okay. So safe territory.
Never was that. Will not, shall not, will not, won't happen. Not.
Whatever happened to Tracy? Whatever happened to young ladies who would go out on a first date and all they want is
All they want is what?
whatever happened there?
Whatever happened to what?
Salad.
I couldn't hear
A
you.
salad. All they want is a salad.
Ooh, the
That is
days they
like they
take
eat for
this.
3 people. A salad.
Okay.
They want their meal to go along with some other stuff. I'm like, huh?
Now there are times when
I'm
I
just
eat
too
a
old
salad.
fashioned.
Like no.
Really?
I do have
That's
my
why I'm
salad
single.
days. I am very much a salad girl when I want my salad. And then there are very much days when I want other things. So it just depends on what I have a taste for. I don't eat a lot. And then there are days it just depends. But I don't have this voracious appetite a lot, you know. I would never go out and just gorge
Just I'm
just
not saying you're
because.
lying. I just don't believe it.
No. I'm not like that. Why would I? That's crazy.
I don't know. I think I would like to, on a first date, go somewhere neither one of us have been.
Neither one of you
You
have to
know, go
do
to a
what?
restaurant neither one of us have been to. Whether it's go to a restaurant neither one of us have been there.
Hmm.
I think that's kind of sexy.
Oh, that's nice. I think what you all should do is you all should look online, find a place that you all have not been to, and then go. Now that sounds fun. Now that sounds like fun.
I think that's cool. Yeah, it's cool. Only one problem though with me,
What's that?
you know what that is? I gotta
No.
find somebody.
Jeff,
I
sometimes
think I'm gonna
you're
wait till after Christmas. Uh,
oh, okay. Why? Because you don't want to buy a Christmas gift.
it don't work out because I'm a good gifter. I give good gifts.
Why you need to wait till after Christmas?
So I don't know.
It may be fun having someone for Christmas.
Nope.
Well,
I know
that
this
means
cuddle season, but nope.
okay.
I'm good.
Bring in the new year with someone.
Until I can find someone that is not all about money or material things, I'm good. TV, Black Eyed Peas. I don't even believe in superstitious stuff. So having somebody to kiss, but on New Year's Eve, I just believe that if you are the right person, that's not into material things, that's not always money hungry, then a genuine person, yeah, we'll go out to eat. Sure will.
Jeff, you sound like you are who is that? Bezos
Hmm.
cousin or someone.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, you sound like you're one of their
I'm just
cousins.
saying.
Jeff, stop talking about money like you're one of their cousins.
I think we will continue this.
We have to
We'll
be.
continue this conversation on Thursday. Matter of fact, I got a couple of people on to make sure they're tuning in.
We have to because you're talking about it like you're Jeff Bezos' cousin and you're worried about someone kidnapping your money. No one is out to get your money, so stop it.
That's a good way. That's a good way to put it. Kidnapping my money. I
No one
like
is
that.
no one is trying to get your money. No one wants your money, so stop it. So on that happy note, we're going to get ready to close out and get Jeff off of the money topic.
Well, speaking of money, you can always speaking of money, you can always cash app us. The scroll is going down on the bottom of the screen. Our address is cash app both of us. And we will talk to y'all on Thursday at 8 p.m. Central.
Thursday at 8 p.m. Central.
Well, people about this show.
And then we look forward to Jeff eventually getting out of Facebook jail so he can act right.
Out there. But in the meantime, between time, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Tracy of Tracy Girls, but we are still here and he is there. We are doing this thing. I'm
We'll
sorry, I
talk.
was supposed to miss.
Yeah, we'll talk to y'all Thursday.
Yes.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thanks, Jess. Talk to y'all soon. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.